March 17th this year, the International Olympic Committee announced that they had no plans to cancel or postpone the Tokyo Olympics, and that athletes should continue to prepare as usual. But these are not usual times. Athletes face travel bans, closed training facilities, postponed qualifying competitions, quarantine regulations, and fear of contagion. On March 22nd, the Canadian Olympic and Paralympic Committees announced that Canadian athletes would not travel to Tokyo if the Games were held as scheduled. The Norwegian and Australian Olympic Committees quickly followed, and Canada in their decision, and on Tuesday, March 24th, the IOC announced that the Olympics would be postponed. In my paper, I argued that this was a major cultural moment because athletes' voices were a crucial part of that decision. I describe how in the culture of control that is modern pro-Olympic sport, athletes' voices have been silenced, often by severe sanctions, since the 1960s. However, athletes' voices have been heard increasingly in the last few years as they have become increasingly aware of the dishonesty and incompetence of many of those who govern sport. I argue that the COVID-19 pandemic has given athletes time to consider the form, the circumstances, and the meanings of their participation. It has also released them, at least temporarily, from the culture of control and perhaps enabled a growing sense of solidarity with other athletes. The murder of George Floyd could have helped to enhance that sense of solidarity. I hope that these horrible events have released athletes from the culture of control and that their voices will now be heard even more, demanding fairness, equity, and recognition of their human and labor rights.